The world premiere will be happening in 5. Let's make this thing work. This is Much Music's finest hour right now. Might see a little more Green Day than you anticipate.
We're gonna save music. I can feel it.
Grab life by the balls and squeeze.
We might be a little out of our minds at times, but we're smart. Everybody is entitled to our opinion.
If that doesn't agree with, some faction of people, then them.
We're the Green Day band from Oakland. Question everything.
Break the rules.
Within a couple of years, you'll have a hell of a story to tell.
We're Green Day. Here we are, gentlemen. Come with us. Actually, not really. So where's Billy?
I don't have my Bill Armiter on right now.
Hi.
Billy Joel, who just recently...
Wrong!
Billy Joel.
That's a piano man, come on!
I'm the total poser. No, I do not like being dominated.
Kind of pretty and demented at the same time, so...
Like me. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Cool.
That's me. All right.
You've really buffed up.
Well,
Trey's like a wind-up monkey.
Let him go. You're solid, man.
I beat things.
Trey Cool beats me.
The legendary Mike Garrett, bass player extraordinaire.
They're looking to trade me to another band pretty soon. Well.
The fact that I'm not afraid to tell my bass who's the boss. That's kind of ugly, but it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Kind of like me. Every once in a while, you got to pull that thing off and hit somebody over the head with it.
We're Green Day, rock and roll band from Oakland.
3 ragtag musicians from the Bay Area. It is simply known as home.
We live in Oakland. Hey, we're from Oaktown. We definitely are inferior,
And shut your vagina.
Oakland rules.
They built that city on rock and roll, man.
They also built like the section on landfill.
We've been playing together since 1988, right around when Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure first came out.
Excellent!
We wanted to be the Wild Stallions, man.
Wild Stallions!
You guys knew each other since grade 5, though, hey?
Unfortunately,
What was your social status in high school?
I didn't have one.
I think I was a little too stoned throughout the entire process. Pretty much invisible.
I used to go to youth group on Wednesdays. You learn a lot there? No.
Dropped out of school basically to play music. I was barely even there.
Yeah.
I used to sleep in the back of his truck.
I pull up in this rickety old red truck, and Billy said, Mike, can I sleep in the back of your truck? I'm like, go for it, man. I'm going to go hang out at lunch, and then I'll switch.
And Trey, you went to like a clown school, Wavy Gravy clown school.
Either you got it or you don't, Either you got like size 18 feet and a big red nose, or you learn how to fake it.
All right, did you have the goods?
I'm in a band now.
What kind of job would you do if you were not a drummer?
I'd probably be a burglar. I'd burgle people.
When we started Green Day, we certainly didn't think that our type of music was, easily audible or widely accessible.
In your ears.
That's us.
The punk scene was like the easiest place for us to get shows. All our friends were in punk bands. When I was a teenager, I was in a band. I was playing punk shows. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Punk rock is a very small, inbred kind of community.
Where we come from is always going to be an influence on us.
For a lot of bands, the heroes are what get them involved in this in the first place. So talk about heroes for you when you were growing up.
Well, I think Superman was probably the best hero. Aquaman was total horseshit. It's like, Hey, he's like, fish, you guys see any crime? Hi, Aquaman! Not a lot of crime happens underwater.
God, you know, The Who, the Clash, Dead Kennedys, those were some of my favorites. The Ramones are one of the greatest bands of all time.
In my opinion, they're basically the biggest underground punk rock band there will ever be.
Yeah. You know, it's just weird. It's just a series of events that, you know, that there's only one left now.
The funeral service for punk legend Dee Dee Ramone took place on Tuesday.
It's really sad.
I haven't seen it. Dee Dee, that one, Pete?
That's one of the reasons I was so up, hammered, drunk, and stoned yesterday. Like, walked around in a daze. I just couldn't believe it. And that's probably why I'm going to get really drunk and up stoned today, too. Well, I'm not banging a horse or nothing. They checked between my toes at the border.
Did you guys think punk is dead?
Well, you know, I knew Punk. He was a close personal friend of mine. And he may be dead, but, you know, he lives on within all of us.
Smoke cigarettes, stay warm, goddammit. Punk rock's always going to exist in small factions. You know, the only people who really know it are the people who are going to be there and see it firsthand.
Punk is dead to anybody that didn't get it to begin with, so the hell with them.
And I don't even think we're a voice for punk at all, you know, and I don't want to be.
We are a punk rock and roll band.
Most punk bands only do 3 chords, but, you know, we try to go an extra mile and do 4.
We represent ourselves in our own songs and our own style, and if that doesn't agree with, you know, some faction of people, then come. We don't necessarily want to be, you know, the biggest punk band in the world. We want to be one of the biggest bands in the world. For us, the most dangerous thing we could have done was to sign to a major label.
Have you been signed to Warner?
Which, you know, we're still not exactly sure if that was the right thing to do.
We kind of got a bit of grief over the fact that he signed to a major label and stuff.
No grief here. We're happy about it.
Did you have to compromise, or you could do
No
whatever
way.
you wanted?
No. No one's forcing us to do anything. But there's a lot of things that we're doing now that I never expected us to ever do.
Who was it that said it's better to regret something you have done than to regret something that you haven't done? Now that you've rudely interrupted me right in the middle. I think I said it.
You either do it once now or do it never, you know. At least you can say you did.
There's something to be said for doers. If you're going to do something wrong, do it right.
I want to
Grab life by the balls and squeeze.
I want to get a lot of poontang, make a lot of cash.
We're just looking for the gold, the money, and the mic.
my truck to you. There it is.
The ultimate goal is to exploit youth culture and make a lot of money in the process. That's why I love you kids.
Hey, we're back!
Hold on, is the damn microphone on?
You're on now, man.
Is this thing on? Is this on? All right, it's on.
We're destined for failure and poverty.
When did you guys become so big? When did you guys become like...
I started getting hair under my arms when I was about 13. And it's, don't worry, man. Don't have to.
We were looking for lunch money when we put Dookie out. We didn't expect anything. I mean, we've never really had delusions of grandeur.
What is Doki?
Dookie.
Dookie.
Dookie? Shit. It's in the men's room there. Stool. Feces. Fecal matter.
Before Dookie came out, all the Green Day guys had was a tour bus or a tour van and a bunch of bongs and songs. And then all of that changed.
Well, we have a bigger bus.
Yeah.
We have more bongs.
More weed.
And more songs. We sort of noticed that the shows were just getting bigger. There was like this really cool contingent of people that were into our music before, and the crowds were getting really diverse. You know, it wasn't necessarily a bunch of, you know, kids with mohawks and skateboards. Suddenly it was like small kids, you know, college kids, adults, you know, all these people just started coming to see the shows.
Look at the lineup there. I guess this really is the new pop music because people don't line up for the Backstreet Boys anymore like this.
We dance much better.
Want to
grab life by the balls and squeeze.
I want to get a lot of poontang, make a lot of cash.
We're just looking for the gold, the money, and the mic.
My truck to you. There it is.
The ultimate goal is to
exploit youth culture.
We wrote them, you bought them, now buy them again.
Make a lot of money in the process. That's why I love you kids.
Oh yeah, them.
You know, we just want to thank the little people.
Oh, yeah. This is the kind of television I like, right here.
Everybody seems to be cheering you on. That's cool. That's nice to do what you're doing.
Shut up!
Shut your mouth! Shut the hell up! Hey, you!
Actually, they thought that NSYNC was going to be here.
You know, you have to settle the bottom of the barrel. It's Green Day.
Were you guys prepared to see the team like this?
No, I had no idea it was going to be
A little out of the ordinary.
If you could be a female celebrity, who would you be and why?
I'd be that chick from the Golden Girls, because she's old and loose.
If you guys could be king for a day, what would you do and why?
If I was the king for a day, I'd make you all go home. Don't you people have
I was just wondering.